We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so as we continue the journey, this is part 4 of the 9-part series. Those of you who want to hear the thing in its fullness and you can't wait for it to come daily, you can subscribe to the Patreon squad and you'll be able to listen to it in its entirety. Yes, 4 hours unedited, and you're going to learn some things. So Mr. Herb Nelson speaks, and so is Wilfred Rattigan, Baby Trump, and Peter Bunting laundering dirty money in the US to destabilize Jamaica for the PNP criminal organization. So we don't know, you understand what I'm saying? So that is what is allegedly, that's what is out there because it's an allegation. So we don't know, but as to me, hey, look, number one, you could never get me be in a certain group of people because number one, I am a patriot, so nobody couldn't buy me for me for try to go work against my own country. So this is a question now: is Wilfred Rattigan setting up himself for a money laundering investigation? We don't know because based on what is said in part 3. Dr. Nelson with even a brown paper bag. This is a man that is a former FBI agent, We're just a detective. We were just a detective back in Jamaica. You understand? And we know what to investigate. And having one of our colleagues, been same background as Rattigan, and there's all kind of troubling things there. So based on Dr. Herbert Nelson's statement in part 3, a troubling pattern has emerged, suggesting that there may be grounds for a money laundering investigation by federal authorities. Yes. The question that arises is why would Wilfred Rattigan, a former FBI agent, knowingly place himself in a position where he could become a target of such investigation? This is just me still doing it. Because number one, you couldn't get me for the... Well, I mean, I don't know. As I'm saying, if you're not corrupt, nobody can corrupt you. I'm glad how me stay on them thing there. You understand? I'm glad how me stay. Nobody cannot. Nobody can corrupt me on them thing there. Because me know me stay on them thing there. So the question that arises is, why would Wilfred Rattigan, a former FBI agent, knowing place himself in a position where he could become the target of such an investigation? Money laundering, a serious stick crime that him know that too. You understand? And this other nobody set up nobody, you hear the man talk, I speak for himself. I talk freely. He's not being coerced, he's not being threatened or anything like that. He's the one that called Jamaica Young Police Channel. You understand? And at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we're just here to expose the truth. We're not here for carrying a ball, see any guy and them thing there. So given Rattigan's history of legal battles with the FBI, particularly his lawsuit against the agency, it is puzzling that he would engage in activities that could potentially draw federal scrutiny. Remember, so this man although him left the FBI more than a decade ago, him still have enemies there, you know, because you're going to have people, irrespective whether you you feel that it was retaliation. And the thing is that now, it was based on his behavior after 9/11. But true or not, you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm the religion. You have to understand, say, you know, you can't depend cow back and a cut cow skin. So that's why them try all kind of things and him sue them and all kind of thing and him win, and then the court to toss out him thing. So you know, so with that and them thing, if you get all a job as a contractor, them thing they are no. So anything where you do on them thing they have to something so evils in I saw it going on them thing there. Remember say he's not a born American, you know. So although him used to work with them on them thing there, you see, you have to understand, you know, because anyway go on them thing, when you come on to organization or agency or anything like that, it's like it's a gang, you know. So if you're not a part of the gang per se, you understand? And we applaud him for stand up for himself. You know, him stand up against them, you know, because of racism and how them treat him. And the reason why them treat him and based on our read and them thing there is just because I'm action after 9/11. Them feel like although there was an investigation, but they feel like he was betraying America. That's our white people that said that, you know. So I just saw it go. So me, you know, no guy couldn't get me. So I don't know if I try my, I don't know. He must know still, you understand? So I saw someone well versed in the laws surrounding financial crimes, including money laundering. He must be acutely aware of the risk involved. So why would he expose himself to the possibility of further legal actions by the FBI, an agency with which he has already had a contentious relationship? Something just don't make sense at all. Because like for me, you know, anything there. Me, you say me don't know, so boy, me and them in a problem and all them thing. Me not give them a chance and them thing there, you know, to make them start nothing against me. Me, I just walk, because you don't know, you know, in this contour, you know, when you're a black man, and worse, what he's doing, he might try for destabilize Jamaica, and country and bad. So that for sure, you say, even the American, I say, see, everything what we know about this man and him that Saudi Arabia, say him now, no patriotism and loyalty. Look what he do to feed one country. And I see him thing, that they're accusing him of, you know, because they want to say, the Saudi, they may pay him money when him there for him betray America based on him behavior, although investigation proof otherwise, but them just use inclination and all them thing there. You understand? And same have all kind of wild party and them thing there. And now, this now, I tell show the same, so although them say, alright, when they improve it now, but see it now, I see him thing now what him do, and this now the reason why him do it for money and political gain. Because you can't hear about the brown paper bag and all kind of money, Peter Bunting and Baby Trump. So money laundering is a serious offense. And US law enforcement, including the FBI, take it very seriously. Every suspicious financial transaction, especially those involving non-profit organizations, can raise red flags. If the Jamaican government or any other entity were to file a report against Rattigan and his associates for soliciting funds under the guise of non-profit, and some of those funds are accounted for, it could trigger a full-scale investigation. We are telling you that, you know. So if the Jamaican government file or any entity file a report against Rattigan and his associate, including Ugly Some and all of them people there, and them time, you know, man start throw man on the bus, you know. In money laundering cases, each withdrawal or suspicious transaction can count as a separate charge, compounding the severity of the situation. For Rattigan, this is a precarious position to be in. He understands the legal system and the implications of federal financial investigation, yet he appears to be engaging in activities that could easily lead to scrutiny from law enforcement. Knowing his past with the FBI, this situation makes even less sense. Why would someone with enemies in such a powerful agency invite further attention and potential incriminate themselves? That don't make no sense at all. You see, like, that's why I mean, no keep friend, you know. You understand? Or a man like him be friend with a man like Ugly Some. Ugly Some a criminal, you know. Remember, say the man got prison in England for 10 years. Oh, you're a friend with a man like that. Number one, you can't find no criminal in none of my phone. In my phone. Work or personal. No criminal. Whether them a sell drugs or they used to sell drugs, none. And nobody will go to prison. So how him find himself? So you understand? So him put himself in this precarious position. So if Rattigan and his group have indeed solicited money, funds for their activities and cannot account for where the money has gone, they are opening themselves up to accusations of fraud and mismanagement. Worse still, if any of those funds were misappropriated or transferred in suspicious ways, it could fall squarely under the purview of money laundering laws, leading to lengthy legal battles and possible criminal charges. Ultimately, Rattigan should know better than to place himself in such a vulnerable position. If the Jamaican government or any other party pursue this matter, it could lead to devastating consequences for him and others involved in the organization. Given his background, it seems almost irrational for him to engage in any behavior that could lead to such an outcome, making one wonder if he is fully aware of the gravity of his actions. Wilfred Rattigan must realize that, with his track record, any misstep could provide the FBI or other federal agency with an opportunity they need to bring him down. You can't leave yourself out there in the wind, but I saw it go still, you know. If you not corrupt, nobody can corrupt you. Oh, them try to corrupt me and them couldn't do it. Money, people are from me money. For the propaganda for PMP, me run them now. Me not that, me not tell no lie for nobody. Me not carry no water for no guy. A man a promise me this and promise me that and all kind of thing. Man a tell me which blogger them have and who they on them payroll. Me not that. Me tell a guy say go, me not that. Man a offer with money for take down video. You understand that I brother when him name Little Big guy, old drugs dealer from England, where my Ugly Summer friend and Cool Breeze, where them kill rifle and one of the British £10,000, and we tell them say we don't want it. People, audience members say, oh, we are idiot and we are fool if we take the money. We don't know that because we not do this. We love Jamaica and every Jamaican corrupt. We say all the day, all the time, we believe in a preemptive strike. Criminals must live in a fear of losing their lives, not the law-abiding citizens. And everybody do things because what's in it for me. I am not about that. I am all about Team Jamaica. So it's a risky game he's playing, and the consequences could be far-reaching, both for him and for those associated with him. The question now is whether he can navigate this dangerous situation or his actions will ultimately lead to his downfall. So all of them over there have chat and a go on and all kind of thing. Rattigan know the seriousness of what Mr. Nelson has revealed about the group. So if the Jamaican government, where him stays on and I try to bring down, if the Jamaican government make a report to the federal government, the FBI, the IRS and all of these people, a problem for everyone involved. While Rupert Francis is a big fat brother. You're going to say some people do some things where they never do before. Because of criminality. They might try to destabilize Jamaica because they don't love Jamaica. And you can't sympathize with people who are wicked. So we want you watch, you listen, and you decide. So yeah, listen to the conversation that we continue with Mr. Herb Nelson. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. Start. No put no security in the bus and take a bus and stand up in a bus with the people them. All you think the ordinary people them feel and the school people them, wow, the Prime Minister ride on the bus at time say I first the bus, him ride upon the first bus. You understand? And him ride upon it as the Prime Minister of Jamaica. When opposition leader, him in bed. Because him not care about Jamaica. All him care about is winning.
But look, brother, let's just say politics is something else.
We not talk, yes, PR that's what we tell you. They're not same charismatic, just like Michael Manley. So I'm a Mike. That's why I tell you say Andrew Holness is Michael Manley 2.0. He don't care what baby Trump though. majority of Jamaican now go like him because he's not like us. He's a white man and him born a Britain, man a Jamaican. And the thing with the PMP criminal organization, nobody inside here is willing to come out and say, this man is not Jamaican. Show your Jamaican birth certificate because there's none. Oh, me know, you think I knew? It was the entire killing of the people them in a Gregory Park last year. Sweeney and Rum Punch. Them alias can never evade my memory. It's after the killing of those people that someone who's close to Mark Golding call me, just like how you and I talk, and call me and say, boy, Mr. Porter, you know me, I know you and them thing there. I know Mark for decades. I tell you this. Because I listen. I not saying know so them listen. So we listen you, we listen you more than any other channel, because the thing is that with you now, you have credibility. Because you come from a PMP background. So when you talk, the only thing people can say, boy, you're labor right. Them can't say a lie, you tell. You understand? And them appreciate what me are doing and I say, boy, we like how you beat everybody and them thing, but boy, you beat we more. But here now, we like how you do. You see the killing of the people, them and them thing now, you rightfully say it's a politics. Mark Golding, because him no come out and denounce it, and where I tell you say him have knowledge about the killing before the killing happened and the displacement of the people them. Him through the brother when name Raymond Price, and this come from a brother named Charge Badness. That career go Barnes, when East are in New Jersey. And they tell me, say, I tell you this, I can't put my life, I not even put my kids them, my life on the block. Mark Golding is not a Jamaican, a England in born. I want to make the people them know, because I want to destroy Jamaica, because I want to burn it down for all of our ashes. We don't want to go back to the Michael man, the policy where we are kill each other. And that's when I am the first person that let the Jamaican people and the world know that he's not born there, until it takes months before it takes steam. Up to now, him can't show none because he's not a Jamaican. And not one from not one people.
But them have a Jamaican passport.
No man, alright, I tell you now. I'm like how you say that. And guess what? When they applied for the Jamaican passport, there was no documentation that went along for the PMP to give it to him. You know how the PMP operate? You do this, and you do this. Them send something, and it goes straight to the person where it's supposed to go to, and that's how him get it. None. There's no paperwork with the passport. And why the GOP government failed to come up? Because all about privacy, criminality, I protect criminality right there and then. So when time Darrell Vazard came out and said some things, so the PMP and the NIA and Jamaican for Justice come out and say, oh, it's breach of privacy. Breach of privacy when a crime committed. Him should not have a Jamaican, him should have charged for it for obtaining a passport by means of false pretense. The man is not a Jamaican. And every one of you people who support them feel for defend Jamaica. That's why I said the group that you people defend, they are not patriotic to Jamaica. It's all about what's in it for me, money. And that's straight to us, man. You understand? We can't operate as that and them thing there. What's in it for me? Me born and grow a ghetto and them thing there. Me stay and me no see money as the ends to means or anything. Me no see money. Me see my people. All of you people who operate is all about money. Me no know that. If I was operating this channel for money, when I had released the guy who was responsible for killing one of the British and rifle, the information and him come out and him thing there. And before I spoke to him, one of them emissary called me. And you hear upon the channel, at 10,000 pounds him want to give me for me to take down the video for them and so that them can register it and have sole copyright to it. Nobody can play it. So I am saying to them, you hear it on the channel, I say, why you forgive me $10,000 for one video? For me take it down for what? What's in it? In this video that you want to pay so much money? Because them don't want it for out there and them thing. I'm saying, no, you can't keep your £10,000. Me don't want it. So if I was doing things for money, that would be see, I could have make 10,000. You know how much people cuss me and things and say, oh, yeah, idiot, £10,000. You know what that could have done? My soul, my character, my integrity, and my reputation means more to me than £10,000. You can't buy me. So me know this money, I betterment of Jamaica me want. And as I said to you before, if you people want to use a quote for thing, the thing, every political representatives, You there St. Thomas, you there Spanish Town, you supposed to live in a division with the people. You're supposed to live in your constituency. 75% of the time, you can't say you're dead, you know. But it's supposed to be can report say that's you sleep. So out of the 7 days, you're supposed to sleep at least 5 days out of a week. We're not talking about visit, we're talking about sleep. Where you got your bed and wake up and bed and leave from there and go to work. 75 and as so Jamaica got change. That's enough to do. Make that another thing too. Don't make only people uptown can apply and get gun. Make people live in a Jonestown have license gun too. So y'all get then you go say no. It's same PMP now come in and the labor them. Say boy because of where you live. Nobody now no control where you're born.
You know, one of the things that I said in the past and I maintain, if the government cannot guarantee your safety, then everybody has a right to bear arms.
Yeah, but you have to understand, say, remember, say, system is designed on certain people life in Jamaica have value. You find you live down there, say, you know, them, who are
so
the people?
We gotta change that.
Them now, that's why I tell you, say, you know, all right, so based on how you say you want to use the court, use the court for do that. Use the court for do that.
Precisely, brother. This is what we advocate for. This is why we formed the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation.
Yeah, but when I say anything,
we got out there claiming, informing. This is something I talked to him about because I also talked to him about the Innocence Project that is in New York and all the major cities here in the U.S. Now, an Innocence Project I wrote to Principal Aina at the Norman Manley Law School. I say, hey, you should let your seniors participate in an Innocence Project while they're at the law school.
No, look here. Between me and them,
start looking at these cases where these people been locked up for so long.
Well, that's a good idea. But the thing, also bring back the comfort.
And the innocent, yeah.
The thing is that to bring back make people have faith in our system. People, all right, look. I don't know if you had read an article where a man was killed. This man in a Christiana Manchester. And more this is going to happen. He's on bail for murder. People have no faith in our Jamaican system. You think people... Hey, look here. I did a video, you know. I spoke about 8 people, you know, where have them family been killed in a Jamaica, you know. And they were witnesses in a case, you know. And you see, after the black man case, them people that tell me said them not go to court, you know, because them are kill the people themselves, you know. Me ask them why. Them say, oh, if you kill my brother and my sister, and then me if you go to court for 10 and them go for 10 years if you can't come back and kill me rather wait until them get bail or come out to kill them back. So that the murder rate going to increase at Jamaica, you know. And because of the system, both of them, both political party destroy the system. Me tell you, say one is only a little bit better than the other, you know. Remember, you know, Mark Golin, Baby Trump, you know, was advocating for 8 to 12 years of murder. And I'm telling Jamaican people that from ever since murder is you have minimum, maximum. That's a lie. Murder was just only murder alone. Both of them, the PMP and the GLP, after Edward Siaga, the myth of the political arena, them dismantle it along with Delroy Chuck and Oriel Strong. You understand? All of the tough law them we are coming and them thing is because of the people them a cry. It's because of polls. Them not do it because them love the people. None of them love poor people. The only little man that was looking out for the Jamaican people, that any little hope was the brother when named Nigel Clark and him gone. So who are going to save Jamaica now? When the only person that was there that was looking out for the Jamaican people, in which you don't know say political optics, him now go tell the Jamaican people say that's the reason why I gone on IMF. It's because the Prime Minister don't want to angle people. Because the man tell him say, look, when Edward Siaga was Prime Minister, in less than 3 months after him become Prime, him start hang back murderers. And him now that's the main reason why him left. Nothing else. You ever see anyone resign from government and a minister of government and go somewhere else? First attack me in Jamaica. But most people don't understand. Them not going to understand the nuances to it. And that's the main reason. The Prime Minister don't want to hang murderers. So that's why the man gone. So
So you tell me this man abandoned him country?
No, I not abandon. Him give up. I know him my leader. I know him my leader. I know him my leader at the JLP. And him no want to have no infighting and them thing there. And the Prime Minister, the same Prime Minister we are talking about, say a two-term people for do. Him love power so much you think he might do anything about that. You know see him silent on it. You know see all of them are snake salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them don't love Jamaica, them only love power. You understand?
Well, Chris, you best believe that because we love Jamaica. We have poured money into all emergency.
Well, look here, between me and well, I am only love Jamaica, but only love Jamaica, only love the PMP criminal organization because everything that you do is on behalf of, not on behalf of Jamaican people.
No. Look, we just started less than 2 years ago.
All right. I am
to organize the OJLDF, which is going after them in court because we got frustrated.
So
after
look
the first 6 years, whoever could not get no attention.
And because them have a diaspora organization already, and then uno go form another one, and them showing and the same people them were in a. Alright, I listen to when name Rupert Francis him file things with the IRS. So I know say all of them things they are research, through legal, through the legal terminology. Yeah, and I say you can't lobby government unless you are part of this and all kind of thing. And look here, it's simple.
But let me ask you this. Then. You have a lot of insider knowledge, right? And you get a lot of tip-offs. If indeed we can build a case against any of them so-called law enforcers who are not doing their job, do you believe you would be able to get the raw evidence that their intentions is less than honorable, that they're just not doing their jobs because it's supporting a political party? We don't care which party it is.
Hey, look here. You can't see it for yourself. And I'm going to give you two examples to show you say even this government is complicit with the crime in Jamaica. I was born and raised in a Jonestown concrete jungle. And you see in my community in January, in Angola, where the same man, when he Rick Tyler, OC Rick Dick, he have a bar in a Craigtown. I put up a video with him and Baby Chump and a brother named Sammy. Sammy was labor right. He was close to Desmond Mackenzie. Because of him being corrupt and a criminal enabler and sympathizer, Desmond Mackenzie, kick him, run him out from in his circle, and him down in his arms of Baby Chump. You know that Baby Chump was originally a labor right before he became PMP. He was not. Right? You never did know that. We come like all I want some dummy and them thing there. Baby Chump was a labor right.
But it just goes to show you, because we've been in this country so long.
No, then them in our country long too. You understand?
How long you been here?
Me in America I got 3 decades, but me still have my ties back in Jamaica same way. You understand? The thing is that Baby Chump
you live in Florida.
Yes man, Baby Chump is an original labor right from back then. You know, listen all with the woman when name what's her name? Karen, what's her name? Karen, what her last name?
Oh, Karen Cross.
Karen Cross. You know, y'all Karen Cross still in the too. The man was originally a labor right. The man on the PMP.
Me hear Karen Cross, I may hear, matter of fact, what's her name? Stern. Jen Stern, a good friend.
Who you talk, the black girl at Georgia?
Yeah.
She come from, she used to live at Jonestown too, you know.
Is that right?
She don't come from Jonestown, but she used to live there. She went there when she had 2.
She used to live there?
Yeah, she used to live at Jonestown. Me talk to her on the phone.
Yeah, she look up my profile on LinkedIn.
Oh, Stern?
Stern, yeah.
And she did that expose about you?
No. She just look it up.
Oh, so she look it up.
My thing is geared to tell me.
Okay. Who view your profile and stuff like that. So you have an account with the info, so it give you that
right, give that information.
Yeah. So you have to pay a certain amount of money to get that and everything.
Yeah. Well, you have to pay the premium.
Yeah. Well, me have the military premium.
Yeah.
Technology, man. Yeah.
Yes, brother. Yes. But this is why I was telling you, this is the smarts we were given to the JDF and JCF and the customs, right? And Coast Guard and the whole of them. And they let Chris Beckford set up that system back in we have been finished by 2018, right? Because we would have started to construct it 2017, finished 2018. And let's say you're in our office down at Central, and you are on a case.
Yes.
And when you leave, somebody is going into your computer or them go in the hard records and they're sending information out. They won't make the phone call and them won't. Every phone call that's made, first of all, we do like we do here in the federal buildings. We tell people, look, you're subject to monitoring as long as you're in this building. And some people dumb enough to ignore it, right?
Yes. In all federal buildings, they have cameras. Some of them,
the cameras, yes. And they pick up on the phone numbers being dialed out too. Because they want to know if somebody is putting information out there that is classified. And not all information is classified, but you have some information sensitive or law enforcement sensitive, right? So this is how they catch people giving information to the media, Times or the Washington Post or, whomever they want to give it to. Jamaica would have had that capability. We were giving them everything. Well, and that way you cut out this PNP or GLP appointee who feel like them navel string cut in the party and they must inform the party about what's going on.
Yeah, but,
you understand what I'm saying?
But the thing is that you must remember saying remember that you go right back now with the PNP as Aluna Samba had said that they make certain so them put people in various strategic position in our government even till them gone. To make certain them have.
But you see, we would neutralize that because guess what? The NIB, the MIU, the Prime Minister's office, the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of National Security will be informed as to where the leaks are coming from.
But you have to understand, remember, all of the system is a criminal system, Once them get rid of special branch and dismantle special branch, it make the police force even more impotent. The detectives don't patrol the streets anymore. They are in office. Reason being is that them have police and soldiers now and monitor communities as if it's a war zone. How is that? Or we reach a point there where Jamaica is a war zone without an invading force because of people within the same communities. And the police and the soldiers them who at these checkpoints, they are not allowed to go outside a certain perimeter. If them do it illegal and then them go to jail. So you see system designed for you criminals. How we reach a point here where police and soldiers are in our community for people sleep. Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. But then when we have the detective on the street, the people them could have sleep. The detectives now them go work like bank tellers in an AC, white shirt and pretty tie and pretty shoes, and them have 9 cock-out and them not doing the police work. All them just say them are investigator. And the people them in their community do not know the detective. The uniform police them, they are like security guards because most of them go work, go hustle. And they are the ones who are police the streets. The people are not confident in them because they are the same one and the criminals are friends. So that's how the crime are increased. Why the labor don't reinstate back special branch? Because it don't suit them. Because special branch, if it reinstate, it expose criminality that are going. Just like how much cocaine them find in the airport of Baskerville, No one has been arrested and charged for it, but yet still have 9/11 cameras inside here. Why is that? You think I'll come on a 33 and 35 Walton Park Road drugs? No. A man we have private jet and all kind of thing and connected. So the big pallet of coke, nobody no charge. But yet still have camera in the airport them. Special branch now, rule would have exposed everything. Fitzbailey are the one in charge of it. All of them things they seal. Alright. Another thing now. Where brother name Fitzbailey. So him them no arrest and charge nobody with that with the court dealing.
So you're telling me
hold on, Dr. Nelson.
Right,
so having the detective them now, having them stationary, them detective can't patrol the street, them not do that anymore. Because detective used to be effective, you know. That are before them dismantle because everything what them do, you know, is in retaliation for the extradition of Christopher Dudus Cook. And the PMP start the extradition of Christopher Dudus Cook and the traffic bureau thing, them used to mash up special branch. So the PMP came in 2011, dismantled special branch because special branch is the one that tell Bruce Golden about the check. Owen Ellington, I want to tell them, you know, say a special branch do it, you know. So them along with Owen Ellington, a criminal. You ever see anywhere this happen in the world where a man who's arrested and charged with dishonesty become become commissioner of police?
No.
Only in Jamaica, Owen Ellington. And yet, let me tell you, say my best. I was commissioner of police, a man who's a criminal enabler.
Well, his nephew is now the current commissioner, right?
Yes, of course. At that time, his sister.
That means he still have his hand in the cookie jar.
I still have it. Then you know, say I did a video about it too. You expect so? Look here. Not only that, so his nephew before him even reached this point, him crash and right off a police vehicle drunk, and the police officer that was investigating the case, them transfer him, and him mark him not get no more promotion. Because Ellington, his uncle was the commissioner of police. You think the labor them don't know that? Them know it. Remember, so this I see a man when he was at NIB, him leak information to criminals. Remember, says a criminal for Owen Ellington, anyone who affiliated with Owen Ellington cannot be
clean.
Okay, you can't. All right. So what you expect? Remember, say you understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that why them have him there, why them have Kevin Blake there, is to protect this brother named Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey should be arrested and charged from 2006 for kill the man.
Well, this is why I keep asking
from 2016.
And I was going to get to Bailey and the Patrick Bailey and the other young boy detective that I'm close to that killed the girl. That's a girl I met at Kingston Tech.
Which detective you attack?
You're talking about the Patrick Bailey murder.
Yes.
Right? Prime Minister's lawyer, right?
Yes.
Then the detective that from Constant Spring. But I told you I know all them Constant Spring guys, right? And I know say him and Bailey close.
Which detective you attack?
What the guy named where killed the girl, man, from killed him girlfriend in Oakland Apartments up there on Constant Spring Road.
Oh, okay. You attack the case with Para Campbell and them say girl I did suicide but I did murder.
Yes.
And the girl is related to a farmer. Is related to a detective inspector at the time, one brother named Macleach. Right. And that's how everything yes. And them label Macleach and him never get no more promotion because and the man
it's a whole heap of that go on. The scandals inside the police force. If we had that system installed, that system is you could add the AI to it now. Where AI will making your cases for you.
What?
It will make cases of internal corruption as well as the external corruption. It will make cases, the murder cases, because then we have to put all the factors into the computer.
Okay.
And the computer scramble things.
All right, look here. Let me tell you this now. And you're supposed to know this. You know that man that was killing Patrick Bailey's house. That man is an American citizen. The man's family can lobby the American Department of Justice for Patrick Bailey to be charged in America with murder.
I made that point on Rattigan and other shows.
Me not talk about the point. I have done video like about 4 years, about 3 years about it, because them can try me in America. Because look here, that case, easiest murder case ever in our history of Jamaica. The easiest murder case, because there's no breaking and entering. You understand? So that goes to show it's two persons inside here. One is alive and one dead. Who killed the man? It cannot be a dopey.
Right.
You understand?
No, that is true if it were only two people inside of the house.
No. We're not talking about if it is true. We're not go with half on a hyperbole. We are going with facts. Because based on what happened.
Remember you say you get your information. I get my information.
No, we're not talking about information. We are talking about evidence. We are talking about things where we convict the man in a court. We're not talking about what we hear. Because we're not going with the hearsay or the intelligence. What I am saying is that based on the police report, two persons in the house, one is dead and the other is alive. We're not talking about other things, that other elements to the case. We're just talking about the case itself. So you have Patrick Bailey is alive and the other man dead.
Right.
Genius dead. So the only person who could have killed Genius is Patrick Bailey. If Patrick Bailey is not the killer, I have to tell you who killed the man, who shot him and stabbed him up, because no breaking and entering. Oh, also your gunshot. I saw you sleep dead. Why? You understand what I'm saying? And then
how much you know about Junior German?
Then I see him case I talk about.
Yeah. I'm asking you how much you know about him when he was in Philadelphia.
Well, the only thing I don't know about him background in America, but I know that this man, that CM Bailey, gets a large sum of money, millions of the man, because also the man dead in his house,
Is his house, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I kill the man and take away everything from him. You understand?
Because not only that, but when the man was coming down, Patrick was supposed to finish building another house for him. Right?
I just too much corruption in Jamaica, man.
And he's a known drug dealer in Philly.
I don't know about that. I cannot.
That's the inside information I got.
I did not.
All of this money. That's how comes they make the money legal.
No. The money we get is was from a lawsuit in Jamaica against the government.
Yeah, the lawsuit is one thing, but he was sending money down from Philadelphia.
I don't get that information.
And the man have cars, him have motorcycles, him have all kinds of stuff. Right? Long before the government settlement where Patrick Bailey got him.
Well, all of them things are just, as I say, them things that, you see, if I don't get my thing from reliable source, I don't just listen to where people, street people and them things, because we know Jamaican people. Just like how people tell lie on me and them things. Them can't even tell you when in the 90s I came to Jamaica and all of them things. They say me with number. Hey, look here, me can't tell you this. I may tell you this and them things privately and publicly. Number one, may I tell you, say if a woman on Indian or she brown, me not talk to her. Me not talk to fat people. So when me listen to the girl voice thing and all, me just laugh. You understand? Me not mess with pitney period. Cause number one, me not like rapists. You understand what I'm saying? And number one, anytime me travel to Jamaica, me not travel by myself. So all of them things, me not come up with them things because they want to respond for me. Them send Isaac Buchanan on the program for over 4 hours. I'ma beat him up on it and them things. Cause me just use logics. You understand? You can't solid my name and them things. People who know me know the kind of person I am. That's why them confuse me, with the personal politics watch. Cause you can't tell most people say I am not that person, But I am not the same. Yeah, I am not the person. I am not the Serpy at politics watch.
I hear you, brother. The politics watch person I know was in New York, at the consulate, and most likely is military.
Yeah, it was MIU and them things, but him no
MIU, yes.
Yeah,
only MIU could have come up with them things. MIU feed them things to him.
No, him was MIU and them things, but him not live anywhere in North America.
Yeah, but you know, MIU was created by us here in the US, right? Funded, trained, the whole works.
Yeah, but the MIU existed from it existed from after independence. It's a part of the military always.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so funded by the Americans. That was the Americans were the one that even during when Michael Manley yeah. So we have come to the end of part 4. Of this series, this docu-series, exposing the inner workings of this group, headed by Wilfred Rattigan, the former FBI agent and Jamaican, who lives in the United States of America. And based on what Mr. Herb Nelson has said, that Mr. Rattigan was using his experience as a former FBI agent to topple the Jamaican government and destabilize Jamaica, so that the PNP criminal organization and Baby Jump would be able to attain power at the expense of the Jamaican people. So they might cause division in our country because they want power. What a wicked set of people. When Jamaica, this is the least corrupt government since 1989, and this is what they are implying. So, as you have heard, as we say in the beginning, and you're gonna, this, whether or not you know, I believe it, this is not an ordinary case, This, if the Jamaican government, as I said before, make a report to the federal government, you tell us a head start roll, because this is a money laundering case. When I ask you, I tell you that. You understand? So, have yourself a beautiful day. Part 5 will be coming up shortly. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.